John Osborne here. Let's do the FX Education Outlook for June 27th, 2017. Today we saw the bonds market really drop quite a bit. So we saw it move one of its largest candles down in quite a while. So here's the most recent near-sized candle, and maybe this one's a little bit bigger than it, but you can see it's only happened to have that kind of move a few times in the past couple of months. So today was a significant down day. And I think that's what caused a lot of the markets that we're looking at to move in our favor. So we look at the pound yen. We've been watching this one after the break of the daily trend line here. We see a nice movement up. We went right up and went above the previous pivot at 143.942 and then closed, or we're just about that close here, right on that line. For the euro pound, we broke out of this little bit of consolidation that we've been watching here and went up and touched the top of that Bollinger Band. For the Kiwi yen, we continue to have this amazing climb. For the Aussie yen, we also broke above this previous pivot here, so now we're above 85.080. And the dollar yen, also the same thing. We went up and broke above its previous pivot here. So we saw quite a few of the markets that we've been watching make the move up that we have been anticipating. A couple other new ones and that we've moved into the more bullish now is a big move up on the euro US dollar. Also on the Aussie US dollar, we've been watching this one here, trying to get up to break through this resistance line of the 240. Now today it did manage to move up there, broke through it, but couldn't close a bar above it, and now we're pulling back just a little bit more. So maybe there'll be one more attempt at that. We were almost ready to pull that off our list, but then we had all this bullish up move here. Another good one that moved up was the pound dollar, and that moved up to above this trend line that we had here. I've drawn in a second trend line on this chart to see another target here to it that incorporates this previous pivot here. On the bearish side, we still have the pound loonie that's still consolidating in a bit of a range here. I'm about to move that into consolidating. We'll go ahead and do that. And then the dollar Swissy had a really big move down through this consolidation trend line that we had here, and we actually broke through the support on that all the way down to the beginning there, and we're moving lower. So let's watch to see if it can get down to the weekly pivot of that should be 0.95485. And finally, in our consolidating area here, even here we broke lower, and so the nice break that we saw on this previous pivot here. So now we can look and see if we made it all the way down to this pivot, and you can see we broke through that and ended up closing around there on that final 4-hour bar. So we're going to continue to monitor things here, and so far we've had a pretty good record here of our Forex markets moving in the anticipated direction. So let's see if they'll continue to do that, or maybe take a break after this big day. And that'll do it for today. Remember, you can subscribe by clicking on the picture of me in the upper right, and you can watch the previous uploaded video by clicking on the image in the upper left. And until next time, have a great rest of your day.